How's it going today there, YouTube? Well, it is just a gorgeous, sunny Sunday morning up here in Keswick today. It's about 11 o'clock now, but it's almost like 6 degrees above zero already. Spring is in the air, as they say. But I got quite the W4 update for you guys today. I didn't really bring the camera out and do any recording yesterday because, well, I was busy working, and I figured, well, I'm going to be out here all day. I don't have near enough camera space to record everything, even if I do a sped up version, so I figured I'd just give you guys a regular Sunday update here, and well, you guys ready to see this? What do you think about that? Well, you got the fenders pulled off here. I got the tins pulled off, the PDO shield, little plate underneath. I dropped the drawbar off. I'm going to pull the actual drawbar itself out. There's just some bolts underneath there. There's 3 bolts. I'm going to loosen off and it'll drop right out of there, but they're on there pretty tight, and I may need to move the 145 out of the way to do so because I'm going to need a long breaker bar to do that. And in reality, it's not that bad. It's just dirty back here. Just gave it a quick little run over the wire brush there just before I pick the camera up. I'm going to go grab the air compressor, and I'm going to blow some of this stuff off of here, and then we'll see what we got, and then I can start grinding and cleaning up and whatnot. I was wondering if I had an axle seal leaking back here. There's an awful lot of grease, but then again, everything was so caked in there. I took a screwdriver and cleaned all this all out in here earlier. You know, no one's ever used a screwdriver as a scraper or a pry bar or anything, you know. That doesn't happen at all in the shop, so this gives us good access now. I can paint the axle housing, I can paint the back side of the tub, paint the inside of the wheels, paint the rims, and then I can also clean up where the PDO goes on. I was going to think about pulling this off and checking inside of there to see what it's like, but I don't want to make a big fluid film mess here on the ground. So I guarantee you take that off, fluid's going to come out, and I'm not exactly sure what goes back inside of it just right now. I have to go look it up still. But I do want to change the rear end fluid and the transmission fluid and all that stuff, and anyway, because, well, who the heck knows when that was done last time. I still got some stuff to pull off here. I'm going to pull the starter switch up and start stop button and all that. I may actually see if I can get a more original button than this one. But we'll see what's out there. I gotta go look on Steiner's site or go into Charlie's and figure it out. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got here. You see we got the one fender on that side here. I got the plates for this side over here. You guys might remember I said I wasn't going to bury the heart part and W4 parts. Well, you know, I try to keep my promises to you guys, but we try to kind of got things all buried in back here too. Got the fenders, the side plates. You guys might remember there was those round pieces of steel here that somebody braced, and I don't know if they had something mounted to that or if they had someone had just welded those on their aftermarket, because no other W4 I've ever seen had those pieces on there. So I figured I had to get those off there because there's a bolt that holds the fender on there, and that, of course, that's the last bolt that I took out, of course, and saved the hardest one for last. So what I ended up doing, I just took my grinder and cut it and broke it off, but I'll grind the welds off and clean it all up, of course. Now, you guys probably saw in the title of this video that I hurt myself in the W4 there the other day. I was actually last week after I made the video. I'll tell you how I did it because it's easy to show you now. I was pulling the fender off on the far side there, and well, I'll hold the other fingers up so you guys don't get an obscene gesture. I pinched a finger pretty darn good. What I was doing, I got smart. I slid a wrench down the fender brace here because I was trying to get one of these bolts off. Slid the wrench down there, and then I zipped it off with the impact, because what you can do when you get tricky, because the bolt's in down in here, had the wrench down that channel, the fender brace rather, sitting in there, got the wrench locked on, and I came in through the hole in the rim there, and I was able to zip it off. Of course, I figured, well, there's only but 3 threads holding that nut on there. I could probably hold it with my finger and zip the rest of the way off. Well, I knew better, but I did it anyway, and well, now you get purple fingernails, so oh well, I'll survive that one, alright, we'll get over that. So that's the only real casualty I've had to ever work on any of these old tractors, you know. Everyone knows when you work on a tractor, the power takeoff's the most dangerous thing you kind of ever came on the farm, is a power takeoff. Those of you that don't know what a power takeoff is, of course, that's where it snaps onto in there, but there's a big shaft that comes out to run implements and whatnot. For those of you that don't know, you know, I don't have any implements yet. just yet. There was an international 2-bottom plow. I think it was a 212 or 214. Come up on Facebook Marketplace there about a month ago, and the guy still has it. So it's out in Chatsworth there. So I don't know. It would be a good match for this tractor. It's a trailer plow, of course, but any one of the two tractors will pull that. So that's an idea for springtime. Even though I don't have any ground to plow, but you know, for a plow day or something to mess around with. But anyway, I'm gonna go set the air compressor up. We'll give this a little clean off here, and we'll see just what we got underneath. Well, that's pretty manageable now. Of course, as I was cleaning the front, I was blowing all the stuff backwards too, so I mean, now we got it looking real good. I can get ready to start grinding this top plate. Still want to pull the steering post off here. I think I mentioned I want to pull this joint apart. I'm going to replace the joint in the steering here because you see there's some pretty good play in there. Not sure what the actual name for that joint is. I don't know if it's like a rag joint or what it's called right now, but I'll get it figured out. We'll get a new one and put it in there. I don't figure it's going to be all that expensive. So all these little things, you know, when you clean up a tractor, it has years and years of use and abuse on it, and you know, these things need to be done. I do still have to go grab that steering box out of Brighton there, so that'll be one of these trips. I'm getting ready to be needing that now anytime. So anyway, that's just a quick little W4 update for you guys today. As always, you guys like what you see, please comment, rate, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.